meditating, just be.
April wants y'all to see, because she...
This is why I can give an opinion on.
I used to be like, what is that?
It'd be a wig.
Turn you out. I'm just trying to... I'm on my way to the library because obviously I'm not in an office where I can print off my registration and insurance card for the job.
I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look.
Well, I still ain't hit the road yet. Anyway, man, obviously I'm still not on the road, so there's 2 weeks I have not worked and we're waiting on plates, but we'll see what happens. I may or may not be driving this weekend. So I got the treadmill done. Why did I not have it plugged up? Go ahead and subscribe if you're new to the channel. All right, family, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Don't take it personal. We just building.
Hey. How's everybody doing today? Me, I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Today is Sunday. Anyway, I'm on my way to go pick up my grandkids. DJ and Ricky, I'm gonna go pick them up. We're gonna go to the movies to see Jurassic World. Yeah, I haven't done very much with them recently. Well, we've seen each other on the 4th of July, but since I'm gonna be starting work soon, I want to go ahead and try to, we're not going to the zoo right now, so you're just gonna have to hold on. Like I told him, we'll get to the zoo. We'll get there, but you're just gonna have to hold on for a second. So, he happy anyway. He waiting on me. He already called me back. I thought you said, listen, don't call me no. I'll be there. Anyway, so that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to pick them up, and we're gonna stop by the Dollar Tree to get some candy, because we're not buying candy from there. We're getting popcorn and slushie from the movie theater, but we're buying the candy from, because it's like $4. I'll be honest with you, I was binge watching Nelly and Shanti, because I knew their love was good. I knew that he loved her and she loved him. It was rumors going around saying that Nelly, I guess he's not being fair in a relationship, doing everything his way. He's not going to move to New York, and just a whole lot of stuff. And Ashanti lowered her standards or something. But it's not true. You have to watch the show. The show is on Peacock. And I think it's a cute little show. I think they really do love each other. Both of them sacrifice. They sacrifice in their marriage. And that's what marriage is about, God, it's about sacrifice and, respecting one another and all those things, honoring, all that stuff. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm about to pick them up. And, see you later. You want to close the door? Thank you. So that's cool that you brought your blanket, because it might be cold in there. And you got your little friend, your little baby? Daddy gave you that when you graduated.
No.
He did give it to you when you went to kindergarten. Don't tell me, I know. Now sit back and put your seatbelt on. And that's a cute teddy bear that Daddy got you. Yeah, we're waiting on Mr. Football. He should have brushed his hair.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Okay, it seemed like I've been gone. Hello, good morning, family. It seemed like it's been well, it has been about, I don't know, it's going on 2 weeks. I haven't came on and talked to you guys at all. All right, this is gonna be a little different. So basically, I'm coming to you before I start the video. Oh my goodness, I need some lotion. Not before I start the video, but before you start to see me actually take a trip. So where should I start? Right now, I don't have a job. Again, I'm completely jobless and I am in God's hands right now. I'm going through a little bit of a struggle. But one thing's for sure, I'm gonna come up out of it. Trouble don't last always. Okay, so where shall I start? Where shall I start? All right. So I did get a couple of red flags, but I still kept pushing. And it's like, I'm not gonna say it's something wrong with the company. I don't know. I just know once I finally got my plates, I went and got my plates. I think I told you that in the last video. I'm not for sure. But I got my plates, and right when I got my plates, okay, so there was a dispatcher that they said was only dealing with new drivers. That would be me. And the dispatcher and I guess we just didn't work out together. We just didn't work out. It's not a guess, we didn't work out. So where should I start? I've been hurt for about a week. I've been like fighting depression. I will not allow it to sink in. I have to keep on pushing. I made the decision to do what I did. All right, so let me begin to tell you. Once I finally got the dispatcher to, acknowledge the fact that I was ready to drive, because right when I got my plate, I sent a message to her that I was ready to go. She never responded. So then she finally responded. Excuse me, I just got out the shower and I didn't put on no lotion because it is like muggy and stuff, and I don't like to put on lotion when it's muggy and thick and sticky. So she's like, basically I felt like she was ignoring me, but then eventually she, responded back. So she sent me the load board and I started picking, my itinerary. I picked 3 different trips, like 3 different itineraries, and every one I picked, she kept saying that, for instance, of course I picked the trip going to Florida, right? Of course. Well, the second run running back from Jacksonville to Missouri, she said it couldn't be dispatched. I'm like, okay, I got to stay positive. So I said, okay, let me try something else. So I go back to the board and I find another trip. Now, I don't remember. Now, we're going too far. I don't remember what trips I picked this time, but I do remember her sending me a message saying that trip can't be dispatched. So now I'm like, okay, so why is she sending me things that can't be dispatched? Because I'm new and she would know. So why is she sending me things that can't be dispatched? All right. So I decided to call the help team, which they said, if you have any issues, call the help team and they'll help you. So that's what I did. Called the help team. And she was like, well, I'm going to get in touch with, I'm not saying her name. Said, I'm going to get in touch with such and such and see if she can get you dispatched. I said, well, that's who I've been dealing with. And everything I pick, she keeps saying that, it can't be dispatched. So she was like, well, I'm going to get in touch with her and she'll get back with you. I said, okay, whatever. So like right after I got off the phone with her, the dispatcher texts me a message. Did you get in touch with the helpline? The help team? I'm like, yes. Because, I need to get to work and it seemed like you're kind of busy because I know that I'm not the only person that you're dealing with. That's one thing that I did realize. I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm not the only person that she's dispatching. She has other people that she's working with. So that's why I reached out to get some help. It had nothing to do with her. It's just that I needed to get to work. You seem to be too busy. You sending me, runs and then you just sending me little short messages back like that can't be dispatched. But you keep sending me stuff. So it had nothing to do with her. I just was trying to get to work, and I wanted to get a run so I can go. Anyway, right after that, she said, well, I got some runs I can send you on. Well, I can send you what I have, but it's not, yeah, I can send you what I have. I'm like, okay, well, send it to me so I can pick, you know. So she sends me a whole bunch of things on the East Coast. On the East Coast, which is, it was New York, Missouri, Massachusetts, stuff like that. I'm like, okay. I had no intentions on going on the East Coast, but at this point, I need to do what I need to do, right? Hold on, I think it's sliding down. So I go ahead and I pick some things off of there. She's like, as soon as I picked the New York trip, she was down. She's like, okay, good. So she called me and she's like, if you can run these runs over on New York, I can give you an extra $150 per trip and per run, and I can send you out right away, and I'll just keep you running. How long can you stay out on the East Coast? I'm like, I don't know, however long. Anyway, so I said, all right, go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do it. So I booked these trips going, let me see if I can try to remember.
$1,000. I do. That's it.
So I picked up in Indiana, right? Indiana it was 2 hours from where I'm at in Michigan. So I picked up in Indiana. From Indiana, I was going to Ozark Park, New York, to drop. Needless to say, I'm in a Home Depot van, a 2500 Chevy Home Depot van that I drove from Indiana, basically to the borderline of Jersey, and I'll tell you why. But I was supposed to drop in New York, Ozark Park, New York. And then I was supposed to pick up in Long Island, New York. After I drop off at Ozark, I was supposed to make my way to Long Island. Now, it's flooded out there. So my friend in New York was going to assist me in getting me through the city. I'd already talked to him. And he was like, yeah, I can show you how to get through here, blah, blah, blah. All right, so I wasn't worried about that, you know, because it was flooding, right? New York and Jersey was flooding. So, but I'd already talked to him, and he said he got me. He's going to let me maneuver me through the city from Jersey through, you know. So I wasn't tripping about that. Now, I get to run. I'm driving, and I'm in Ohio somewhere close to Pennsylvania the night before, and I call her because I seen on my work order, or whatever you call it. The BL, which is the bill of sale or something. It says that I had to do a post REQ. Now, I've never heard of that, but I was like, what is a post REQ? I call her and I tell her that, you know, oh, it says I got to do a post REQ. She's like, oh, you got to get that. You have to get that done in New York when you get there. I said, okay, so is this like going to the DMV or what am I doing? She's like, well, you just have to Google it. Okay, I'll Google it, but you know, yes, I know I'm an independent contractor and I need to do things on my own, but damn, this is my first time ever. Can you, help me a little bit, explain some more things? No. But my friend lives in New York. My friend calls around, finds out post REQ is a safety inspection, and it has to be done because it's a new vehicle. All right. The thing I didn't know is that the vehicle cannot be safety inspected without being registered. It wasn't registered and it didn't have any plates on it. And she knew that. So what am I supposed to do? So I called her back. Now, at this point, I was like maybe 2 hours before I got to Jersey. And I was just like calling her, letting her know that it's not looking too promising. I'm not going to be able to find nowhere to get this done. So she's like, okay, well, I'm going to have you now. Now it's about, I don't know. I'm really close to Jersey at this point. Because I'll tell you why. So while I'm talking to her, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm close to Jersey, and she's like, "We'll just drop it off at our storage place in Pennsylvania. Drop it off at our storage place. I'm going to give you the address." So I'm like, "Okay." I'm dropping it off in New York. So it says, she sent me the message, and it says that it's dropped to take it 2 hours back to Pennsylvania. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's going 2 hours back to Pennsylvania, through Pennsylvania, and I'm about to cross over to Jersey. So I call her back. I'm like, I'm 10 miles away from Jersey. I said, you want me to go 2 hours back to Pennsylvania and I got to go to New York? This is where it's starting to get crazy. So I'm like, she said, oh, now, she has an accent. She's Jamaican, but she's like, oh, let me check and see. Let me see what's going on. And I'm like, yeah, do that, because I'm sitting here. Oh, needless to say, I got off at the exit before I called her. I got off. I was led to to just get off the exit. I got off the exit. It's around 4 or 5 o'clock. It's, you know, getting late. Not too much. It's still daytime, but it's just getting, you know, I'm tired. I've been driving all morning, and now you're starting to piss me off. So I wait for her to call me back. She calls me back, and she's like, oh, drop it off in Jersey. I'm going to send your address to drop it off in Jersey. I'm like, okay. Okay, but you do know that I have a pickup in New York, in Ozark Park, New York, right? She's like, yeah. I said, so how am I supposed to get from New Jersey to New York? I mean, with the amount of money that they gave me, it was for the trip that I had already planned, not for me to drop off in Jersey and then make my way from Jersey to New York. So she's like, well, you just have to figure it out. Okay. She said, I'll send you some money for the hotel. So she sent me $65, I think it was $70. It was $70 for a hotel. It just so happened that I was at this gas station and there's a hotel right next door to me. I'll tell you why. Because as I started looking for a hotel, they were like $200, $247, and $270. I'm like, well, damn. That's a big steep, which, you know, it makes sense. It's where I'm at, the area. So I go back in the gas station because I'd already talked to the guy when I was getting gas. I was like, I'm going to sit right here for a minute at the pump. I'm going to be sitting there. He said, no problem. So I go back in and I'm like, hey, listen, do you know where any hotels that's reasonable around here? He was like, it's one right next door. Now, I was in the mountains, so I really couldn't see it. He was like, you literally can walk right there. And I said, is it decent? Like, at this point, though, I mean, I'm not going to stare at a hole in the wall, but I can't really be too picky. But I got to be kind of picky because I can't just stay anywhere. Turns out it was a, I forgot the name of it. It was a choice hotel, so it was okay. It wasn't my regular Holiday Inn Express, but, you know, it worked out. It did what it had to do. And it was clean. I got to see the room. I like to see the room before I move in. I go in there. So, all right. So I get the hotel. She said for me to figure it out the night before. I was trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, this ain't gonna make sense. I mean, the money that they gave me, and then if I go ahead and try to do all of this, I'm gonna be broke when I get done. So I'm like, I tried to see a train from, the Uber from Jersey was $198 or $189. It was like $200 from Jersey to New York. Now, if I made it there, then I still had to make my way from my trip from Ozark Park to Long Island. So my mind's just going all night. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to take a shower. I'm putting it in God's hands. And I woke up the next morning and, you know, the thought came to me like, okay, why don't you go ahead and drop it in Jersey? Because I'm about to quit. I'm mad right now. And, it's too much. So I'm going to drop it in Jersey and then see if I can get a train from Jersey to Michigan. Well, come to find out, it's about $300 for a train. I'm like, you know what? Now, I just filled the tank up the night before the van. At that moment, I just made the decision to drive back to Indiana and drop it. I knew that it wasn't really a smart idea, but it was just the best idea that I could come up with because I had to make sure I was safe and I wasn't going to be just stuck out in the wilderness with no way to get back to Michigan. But I'll be moving your vehicles, but I'll be stuck. So I decided to drive it back to Indiana. Now, it was a brand new vehicle when I got it. It had 97 miles on it. When I took it back, it was over 1,400 miles. So I knew right then and there that this was not going to be good. I mean, I knew it while I was driving. I was like, well, one thing I'm doing is I'm making sure I take their van back, make sure their vehicle is safe, even though I won't have a job. Some people, you know, have their opinions and what they would have done and why I shouldn't have did this and so on and so forth, and that's fine. If you wasn't in my situation, then you wouldn't have known. But I just knew the amount of money I had was about to be gone right away. I wouldn't even made it a day or two in New York because the way she left me hanging, I would have been on my own, like seriously. And I mean, I was on my own anyway, but what I'm saying is I would have spent all my money and then I would have needed to get away back to Michigan anyway. So that's that, family. So now I'm back out here trying to find me another job. What I got out of this, what I think I got out of this is that I really do love to travel. I really do. I love driving. I love traveling for myself. But I don't know, far as like in this situation, I don't like the fact that you have to figure out your way like from here to there. Now I was aware about it. It's not like I was just like, oh, surprise, you got to figure out how to get there. No, I knew when I was applying for the job and stuff, and I guess I needed to experience it to see that it's somewhat tough. I mean, you can do it, but you're definitely going to be stressed out. And I don't need any more stress in my life. I thought it would be a great idea. It seemed like it would be fun. And it is fun for me to travel, but at leisure, not like stressfully trying to get somebody's vehicle inspected. Yeah, it seemed like it was a lot for me. It might work for the next person, and I don't know. Or another thing, it may have would have worked if it was somewhere where I knew where I was going, like I did, like the trips that I was planning in the beginning, and she kept, you can't be dispatched. South, north, I know that up and down. So it probably would have worked better, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on because I can't stop. You know what I mean? I have to keep on pushing. So that's what I'm doing. I figured I would come on and let you guys know where I'm at right now. And that's where I'm at. I'm about to be 50 years old, and I'm definitely starting all over. Which, it is what it is. Until I figure out my life and what I want to do, I'm going to continue to start over until I can figure it out. I'm not going to sit here and act like I got everything all together, because I don't. But one thing I do have, I got Jesus. I got the Lord, our Lord Savior, and He is, I got King Jesus. That's all I know. And I know that He's going to help me get through this situation. Like I said, I'm starting over. And I'm not happy about it, but through it all, I am okay. Through it all, God provides for me daily. I was able to pay my car note. But I need some income. I need to get to work. I aborted mission, and I'm back to square one. All right, so moving on to the video. Now you'll see how I started off on my trip. Well, you'll see me going to pick up the vehicle. Well, you won't see me picking it up, but you'll see me riding to Indiana to pick up the vehicle. And then from there, the trip, and then the ending part of the video, I got with my grandkids and their mother. She asked me if I wanted to go bowling with them. And yeah, we went bowling. And today's the present day. Today is, I believe, July 25th, 2025. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's the 25th. I have some things going on, but I'm just keeping some things to myself. I did get a message from one of my fellow YouTubers that, move in silence. So I'm trying to move in silence a little bit. I realize that sometimes I talk too much. So right now I'm just kind of like telling you what's going on and where I've been. And now I'm moving in silence. Okay? All right. So if you care about little Simply Tippy, just pray for me. I'm in God's hands. That's the best place I can be, is in His hands. And yeah, that's just it, family. Better days are coming, and trouble don't last always. All right, so let's get on to the other part of the video. All right,
I can never repay you for all you are and all you've done for me. I couldn't thank you enough.
Okay, so I have picked up the vehicle. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm in Indiana and I'm heading to, like I said, Ozark Park, New York. Now, I really enjoyed this ride. It was really peaceful and I saw a bunch of Amish families. Oh my goodness. I must have rode up past about 25 or 30 different Amish families riding in their horse and carriages. And I don't like to record them, so I didn't record because I understand that they, people just stare at them and stuff. So, okay, so I've driven about 7 or 8 hours. I don't remember because I had a late start. All right, so I stopped in Ohio, close to Pennsylvania, and this is where I stopped to get something to eat.
Get started now at smartaccent.com. This is a story about the water.
I broke my cocoa butter.
The one who can fix nearly anything.
Oh man.
And turns to Granger, who has almost
You know what? We
everything.
ain't gonna waste it.
He troubleshoots issues. Maintains the facility.
Yeah, we're not gonna waste this. I just washed my face. Actually, just got out the shower. And we are on our way to New York. That's where we're headed. And we're about halfway there. So I'm out here. That's the name of our new series, family. I'm out here. So I'm out here in Ohio right now. Pretty soon we're gonna be out here. I want to see how I can put this back on. Oh, you know what? It's still going on. Okay. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. I just went to Bob Evans and this is what I got for dinner. And I should have ate a long time ago. This is country fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. I just warmed it up. You see this thing? And my nose is all stuffy. I realized as I was driving, when you're driving, you think, you drive. You drive, you think. And the more I think I need to go get my nose checked out. I'm just tired of it. It's just all up in here. I don't know what that doctor did, but I think when I get back, I'm gonna go to the doctor because I feel it. It's not all up in here. Oh God. When I do things to shift it around, I can breathe. That's why I know it's something wrong. Like, it's like, okay. For instance, if I do like this, I think I showed you this before. I think I'm crazy. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me nuts. Because I am struggling to breathe when I can feel that there's something right here. And this is what, see, like I just did that. I can breathe so much better. There's a hole in my nose right in here. That's where he performed the surgery. I'm about to, I'm gonna seek a lawyer, I think. Because it's not right. In the meantime, I'm about to eat my food. We got our plates. I get 2 plates. So I have one for my bag and then I have one on the vehicle that I'm transporting. Which we are transporting a moving van. And I got extra money to do it because it's a moving van, but whatever. Anyway, we out here. No. I'm out here. That's the name of the new series. All right. So family, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm about to eat, and we're gonna continue this trip. Well, I have this run. I have 2 more runs after this one. So. Lord Jesus. But anyway. We on the track. We on track now. We're on track. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. So we are still in Ohio, about an hour away from Pennsylvania, at one of the rest stops.
Lord, fill this place. When I think about His grace, His freedom, something like a woman breaks. so amazing. No matter who we are, we know you'll never change. I'm in awe of how you keep doing something amazing. He's always away doing something amazing. Because of his grace, doing something amazing. Oh, hey, hey. Amazing.
hit a speed bump. I'm at a fork in the road. I don't know what to do. Here we go, man. I'm trying to stay optimistic and just basically I don't know. But I had to pull up. Well, I pulled over because, you know, with the job. Oh, so I just don't know, family. I just don't know right now. But I pulled over because, okay, with this delivery, there was a service request, which meant I was supposed to go get a safety inspection for the vehicle. And I already knew about all that. They said that, you know, those are things that could be in the BL, which is the report. And it's supposed to tell you whether or not you have work to do. You have to go here, go there, go, you know. So all day I've been trying to figure out, with my help of my friend, helping me try to figure out if there's a place that does inspections, safety inspection. So there's no places though that does safety inspections without plate. It has my transport plate on it. There's no plates on it. It's brand new. It was only had 97 miles. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do right now. I mean, my very first run, and like I said, I'm an hour away from New Jersey. Well, no, I'm 10 miles to New Jersey. I'm at the Poconos. If you just seen the outlet mall, I'm right next door to the outlet mall, the Poconos outlet mall. Which I didn't even know I was next to the Poconos outlet mall. I just got off and was at the gas station talking to her, a dispatch, trying to figure out what direction to go, what to do. And she said to take it to Jersey. But I'm not supposed to pick up, and I'm picking up in Long Island, New York. So what do? Well, I said, well, I'm done for the night. I'm getting a hotel room. All right. She did send me some money to get help with the hotel room, but she's like, I got to figure out my way from Jersey to Long Island. That's where I'm at. And now I don't know what to do because I'm so mad. So I'll talk to you later. So it's nothing special. It's just a choice hotel. I feel like I'm cheating on the Holiday Inn Express, but I don't have no Holiday Inn Express money, but it's not bad. I'll show you. It's not bad.
구성이 hands are trembling right now, right now. Deep blue water sea, afraid of jumping in right now, right now. 한 발을 내밀었어, 걱정이 많이 있어. 난 It's a bit of love, yeah. It's a little tough, yeah. 담배를 물고 있어, 생각이 너무 깊은 밤. It's looking too deep, it's a little rough, yeah. Overthinking if I belong, but I'm where I need to be. Nobody's stopping us from fly. Don't kill this mood, just singing na 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 na. Won't make it harder for your mind. Just dancing underwater right now. I've been swimming and swimming, swimming into the deep end. I've been looking and looking, looking around me lately. I've been falling and rolling, really nothing on. Dancing up to the water right now. Moonlight shimmering, falling over me right now, right now. Yeah. 한숨을 쉬고 있어, 또 마을 가고 싶어 난. I'm afraid of all this.